This list of United States Army divisions is divided into three eras: 1911 to 1917, 1917 to 1941, and 1941 present. These eras represent the major evolutions of Army division structure. The 1911 to 1917 era lists divisions raised during the Army's first attempts at modernizing the division, prior to the authorization of permanent divisions, and the 1917 to 1941 era lists the first permanent divisions, prior to advent of specialized divisions. The 1941 present era lists all of the divisions organized, raised, or authorized since then. As much as possible, divisions are only listed in the eras in which they were first created. Some divisions, such as the 1st Cavalry Division, are listed in multiple eras, as their organizations were drastically changed from one era to the next. Many divisions overlap the years listed in the era categories, mainly due to the slow pace in which they were deactivated, inactivated, or otherwise disbanded. It should also be noted that several divisions have existed under multiple designations, such as the 10th Mountain Division, 10th Infantry Division. Additionally, several divisions with the same numerical designations were completely separate and unrelated divisions. History. Divisions in the United States Army have existed since the American Revolution, when, on the 22nd of July 1775, George Washington organized 3 divisions in Boston, Massachusetts. Early American divisions, up until the American Civil War, were primarily temporary organizations, with the basis of the United States Army being brigades and regiments. During the Civil War, the war in which formed the first large true armies in United States history, divisions were formed primarily to support Army Corps, and were usually numbered as 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Division of the pertaining corps. The concept of the permanent United States Army division was formulated and put to the test following the turn of the 20th century. In 1916, the permanent division would finally be authorized by Congress, resulting in a dramatic change in the Army's force structure. For the first time, the division was the base element of the United States Army and remained as such until the global war on terrorism, when the Army switched its emphasis to brigade and regimental combat teams. Since the authorizations of permanent divisions, the United States Army has raised 128 separate divisions with unique lineages, designations. Prior to 1941, only cavalry divisions were specifically designated. Infantry divisions were simply designated by division. Following the advent of the Armored Division, infantry divisions became officially designated by Infantry Division. All of the 1917 to 1941 divisions, with the exceptions of the 10th through 20th and 101st Divisions, would be redesignated as infantry divisions at some point in the 1941 present era. Other than the aforementioned armored, cavalry, and infantry, the only official Army division designations are air assault, airborne, light, motorized, and mountain. For lineage purposes, the 101st Airborne Division maintains its designation as an airborne division, though it is currently organized as an air assault division. Divisions listed with an additional identifier in parentheses existed only with that identifier. Divisions that have held multiple additional identifiers, such as the 1st Cavalry and the 9th Infantry, are left unidentified, regardless of the current additional identifier. An unspecified division today refers to a United States Army Reserve Training Division, denotes divisions that reorganized under a different division designation while still active. Bold denotes current United States Army divisions. Divisions of the United States Army. Maneuver Division. See History of the United States Army. Regular Army 1913 to 16, 1st Division, 2nd Division, 3rd Division, Cavalry Division, authorized as the regular Army Division for the Southern Department in 1913, never officially numerically designated. Punitive Expedition, 1916–17. National Guard 1914–17 5th Division, 6th Division, 7th Division, 8th Division, 9th Division, 10th Division, 11th Division, 12th Division, 13th Division, 14th Division, 15th Division, 16th Division. The National Defense Act of 1916 provided that the Army of the United States would consist of the regular Army, the Volunteer Army, the Officers' Reserve Corps, the Enlisted Reserve Corps, the National Guard in the service of the United States, and such other land forces as might be authorized by Congress. The President was to determine both the number and type of National Guard units that each state would maintain. Both the regular Army and the National Guard were to be organized, insofar as practicable, into permanent brigades and divisions. 5th Division, 1917 *, 6th Division, 1917 *, 7th Division, 1917 *, 8th Division, 1917 *, 9th Division, 1917 *, 10th Division, 1917 *, 11th Division, 1917 *, 12th Division, 1917 *, 13th Division, 1917 *, 14th Division, 1917 *, 15th Division, 1917 *, 16th Division, 1917 *, 17th Division, 1917 *, 18th Division, 1917 *, 19th Division, 1917 *, 20th Division, 1917 *. Divisions of the United States Army. Cavalry Divisions. In 1940, the National Guard voluntarily withdrew their allotment of the 21st through 24th Cavalry Divisions, partially in response to the Army's decision that the National Guard did not need 4 cavalry divisions and the Army's unwillingness to allot the National Guard armored divisions. The 61st through 66th Cavalry Divisions existed primarily as officer billets with enlisted cadre. They were dropped from the activation rolls and disbanded in 1942. 1st Cavalry Division, 1921 present. 2nd Cavalry Division, unorganized. A 2nd Cavalry Division was constituted in 1921, but would remain unorganized until World War II. 3rd Cavalry Division, unorganized. The 3rd Cavalry Division was placed on rolls in 1927 to complete an intended cavalry corps, but was never organized. 15th Cavalry Division, 1917–18. 21st Cavalry Division, 1921–40. 22nd Cavalry Division, 1921–40. 23rd Cavalry Division, 1921–40. 24th Cavalry Division, 1921–40. 61st Cavalry Division, 1921–42. 62nd Cavalry Division, 1921–42. 63rd Cavalry Division, 1921–42. 64th Cavalry Division, 1921–42. 65th Cavalry Division, 1921–42. 66th Cavalry Division, 1921–42. Infantry Divisions. Various elements of the 4th through 9th Divisions remained on active duty until those divisions' full activation prior to World War II. The 76th through 91st and 94th through 104th Divisions existed primarily as officer billets with enlisted cadre. They were not completely reactivated until America's entry into World War II. The infantry brigades, Field Artillery Brigades, and several other of the subordinate units of the Panama Canal, Hawaiian, and Philippine divisions were numbered accordingly with what should have been the 10th, 11th, and 12th Divisions. 1st Division, 1917 present. 2nd Division, 1917 present. 3rd Division, 1917 present. 4th Division, 1917 to 1921, 1940 to 1946, 1947 present. 5th Division, 1917 to 1921, 1939 to 1946, 1947 to 1992. 6th Division, 1917 to 1921, 1939 to 1949, 1986 to 1994. 7th Division, 1917 to 1921, 1940 to 1971, 1974 to 1994, 1999 to 2006. 8th Division, 1918, 1919, 1940 to 1945, 1950 to 1992. 9th Division, 1918, 1919, 1940 to 1947, 1947 to 1962, 1966, 1969, 1972 to 1991. 10th Division, 1918, 1919 organized in 1918 as a regular Army and National Army division for World War I. The 10th Division did not go overseas and demobilized in February 1919 at Camp Funston, Kansas. 11th Division, 1918, 1919. 12th Division, 1918, 1919 at Fort Evans, Mass. 13th Division, 1918, 1919 at Fort Lewis. 14th Division, 1918, 1919 organized in 1918 as a regular Army and National Army division for World War I. The 14th Division did not go overseas and demobilized in February 1919 at Camp Custer, Michigan. 15th Division, 1918, 1919 organized in 1918 as a regular Army and National Army division for World War I. The 15th Division did not go overseas and demobilized in February 1919 at Camp Logan, Texas. 16th Division, 1918, 1919 organized in 1918 as a regular Army and National Army division for World War I. The 16th Division did not go overseas and demobilized in March 1919 at Camp Kearny, California. 17th Division, 1918, 1919 organized in 1918 as a regular Army and National Army division for World War I. The 17th Division did not go overseas. 18th Division, 1918, 1919. 19th Division, 1918, 1919. 20th Division, 1918, 1919. 26th Division, 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1941 *. 27th Division, 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 *. 28th Division, 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1941 *. 29th Division, 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1941 *. 30th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 31st Division 1917 to 1919, 1923 to 1940 asterisk. 32nd Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 33rd Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 34th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1941 asterisk. 35th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 36th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 37th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 38th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1941 asterisk. 39th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1923. 40th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1941 asterisk. 41st Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 42nd Division 1917 to 1919, 43rd Division 1921 to 1941 asterisk. 44th Division 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 45th Division 1921 to 1940 asterisk. 76th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 77th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 78th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 79th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 80th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 81st Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 82nd Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 83rd Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 84th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 85th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 86th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 87th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 88th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 89th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 90th Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 91st Division 1917 to 1919, 1921 to 1942 asterisk. 92nd Division 1917 to 1919, 93rd Division 1917 1918 Provisional Division 94th Division, 1921–1942 *. A 94th Division was intended as a Spanish-speaking division for World War I, but the assignment was withheld due to political wrangling. 95th Division, 1918–1919, 1921–1942 *. 96th Division, 1918–1919, 1921–1942 *. 97th Division, 1918–1921–1943 *. 98th Division, 1918–1921–1942 *. 99th Division, 1918–1921–1942 *. 100th Division, 1918–1921–1942 *. 101st Division, 1918–1921–1942 *. 102nd Division, 1918–1921–1942 *. 103rd Division, 1921–1942 *. 104th Division, 1921–1942 *. Hawaiian Division, 1921–1941 *. Panama Canal Division, 1921–1932 *. Philippine Division, 1921–1942. Divisions of the United States Army. Divisions in bold are currently active. Air Assault Divisions, 11th Air Assault Division, 1963–1965. Airborne Divisions, 6th Airborne Division, Phantom World War II Division, 9th Airborne Division, Phantom World War II Division, 11th Airborne Division, 1943–1957. 13th Airborne Division, 1943–1946. 15th Airborne Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 17th Airborne Division, 1943–1945, 1948–1949. 18th Airborne Division, Phantom World War II Division. 21st Airborne Division, Phantom World War II Division. 80th Airborne Division, 1946–1952 *. 82nd Airborne Division, 1942 present. 84th Airborne Division, 1946–1952 *. 100th Airborne Division, 1946–1952 *. 101st Airborne Division, 1942–1945, 1948–1949, 1950–1953, 1954 present. 108th Airborne Division, 1946–1952 *. 135th Airborne Division, Phantom World War II Division. Armored Divisions, 1st Armored Division, 1940–1946, 1951–1957, 1962 present. The 1st Armored Division's Combat Command A remained on active duty between 1957 and 1962. 2nd Armored Division, 1940–1995. 3rd Armored Division, 1941–1945, 1947–1992. 4th Armored Division, 1941–1946, 1954–1971. The 4th Armored Division was effectively organized as the United States Constabulary from 1946 to 1954. 5th Armored Division, 1941–1945, 1950–1956. 6th Armored Division, 1942–1945, 1950–1956. 7th Armored Division 1942 to 1945, 1950 to 1953. 8th Armored Division 1942 to 1945. 9th Armored Division 1942 to 1945. 10th Armored Division 1942 to 1945. 11th Armored Division 1942 to 1945. 12th Armored Division 1942 to 1945. 13th Armored Division 1942 to 1945, 1947 to 1952. 14th Armored Division 1942 to 1945. 15th Armored Division, Phantom World War II Division. 16th Armored Division 1943 to 1945. 18th Armored Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 19th Armored Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 20th Armored Division, 1943 to 1946. 21st Armored Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 22nd Armored Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 25th Armored Division, Phantom World War II Division created as part of Operation Fortitude. 27th Armored Division, 1954 to 1967. 30th Armored Division, 1954 to 1973. The 30th Armored Division was organized as the result of an agreement between Tennessee and North Carolina to split the 30th Infantry Division. 39th Armored Division, Phantom World War II Division. 40th Armored Division, 1954 to 1967. 48th Armored Division, 1954 to 1968. 49th Armored Division, 1946 to 1967, 1973 to 2004. 50th Armored Division, 1946 to 1993. Cavalry Divisions. 1st Cavalry Division, 1921 present. 2nd Cavalry Division, 1941, 1942, 1943, 1944. Infantry Divisions. 1st Infantry Division, 1917 present. 2nd Infantry Division, 1917 present. 3rd Infantry Division, 1917 present. 4th Infantry Division, 1940 to 1942 *, 1943 to 1946, 1947 present. 5th Infantry Division, 1939 to 1950, 1951 to 1953, 1954 to 1957, 1962 to 1992. 6th Infantry Division, 1939 to 1942 *, 1943 to 1949, 1950 to 1956, 1967, 1968, 1984 to 1998. The 6th Infantry Division itself was deactivated in 1994, but the 1st Brigade, 6th Infantry Division remained in the active force under that designation until being reflagged as the 172nd Infantry Brigade in 1998. 7th Infantry Division, 1940 to 1942 *, 1943 to 1971, 1974 to 1994, 1999 to 2006, 2012 present. 8th Infantry Division, 1940 to 1942 *, 1943 to 1945, 1950 to 1992. 9th Infantry Division, 1940 to 1962, 1966 to 1969, 1972 to 1991. The division experienced a brief period of inactivation in 1947. 10th Infantry Division, 1948 to 1958. 11th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 12th Infantry Division 1921 to 1942 1946 1947 14th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 15th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 16th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 17th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 19th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 21st Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 22nd Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 23rd Infantry Division 1954 to 1956 1967 to 1971 24th Infantry Division 1941 to 1970 1975 to 1996 1999 to 2006 25th Infantry Division 1941 present 26th Infantry Division 1941 to 1945 1946 to 1993 27th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1954 asterisk 28th Infantry Division 1941 to 1945 1946 present 29th Infantry Division 1941 to 1946 1946 to 1967 1985 present 30th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1973 31st Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1967 32nd Infantry Division 1940 to 1946 1946 to 1967 33rd Infantry Division 1940 to 1946 1946 to 1967 34th Infantry Division 1941 to 1945 1946 to 1963 1991 present 35th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1963 1984 present 36th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1967 2004 present 37th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1967 38th Infantry Division 1941 to 1945 1946 present 39th Infantry Division 1946 to 1967 40th Infantry Division 1941 to 1946 1946 to 1954 asterisk 1973 present 41st Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1967 42nd Infantry Division 1943 present 43rd Infantry Division 1941 to 1945 1946 to 1963 44th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1954 45th Infantry Division 1940 to 1945 1946 to 1967 46th Infantry Division 1946 to 1967 47th Infantry Division 1946 to 1991 48th Infantry Division 1946 to 1954 asterisk 49th Infantry Division 1947 to 1967 50th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 51st Infantry Division 1946 to 1963 52nd Infantry Division 1946 1947 55th Infantry Division Phantom World War II Division 59th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 61st Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 62nd Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 63rd Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945, 1952 to 1965. 65th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945. 66th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945. 67th Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 68th Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 69th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945, 1954 to 1956. 70th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945, 1952 to 1955 asterisk. 71st Infantry Division, 1944 to 1946, 1954 to 1956. 72nd Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 73rd Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 74th Infantry Division, Unorganized World War II Division. 75th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945, 1952 to 1957. 76th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1955 asterisk. 77th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1965. 78th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1955 asterisk. 79th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1963. 80th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946 asterisk, 1952 to 1955 asterisk. 81st Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1965. 82nd Infantry Division, 1942 asterisk. 83rd Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1965. 84th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946 asterisk, 1952 to 1955 asterisk. 85th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1955 asterisk. 86th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946. 87th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1957. 88th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1947. 89th Infantry Division, 1942 1943 asterisk, 1944 1945, 1946 to 1955 asterisk. 90th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1965. 91st Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1955 asterisk. 92nd Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945. 93rd Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946. Although the 93rd Infantry Division shares the same number designation and patch as the previous 93rd Division, the two divisions are otherwise unrelated and do not share lineal ties. 94th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1963. 95th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1955 asterisk. 96th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1963. 97th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1946. 98th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1955 asterisk. 99th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945. 100th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946 asterisk, 1952 to 1955 asterisk. 102nd Infantry Division, 1942 to 1946, 1946 to 1965. 103rd Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1963. 104th Infantry Division, 1942 to 1945, 1946 to 1959 asterisk. 105th Infantry Division, unorganized World War II Division. 106th Infantry Division, 1943 to 1945, 1946 to 1950. The 106th Infantry Division was never officially added to the troop list following World War II, despite having been almost completely organized in Puerto Rico by 1948. Subsequently, the War Department determined the division was not needed and deactivated the division headquarters in 1950. 107th Infantry Division, unorganized World War II Division. 108th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 108th Infantry Division, 1952 to 1955 asterisk. 109th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 112th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 119th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 125th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 130th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 141st Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. 157th Infantry Division, Phantom World War II Division. American Division 1942 to 1945. The 105th and 107th Infantry Divisions were intended to be Negro divisions of the Army of the United States. However, due to a shortage of available manpower, their activations were cancelled in 1942. Light Divisions 10th Light Division 1943 1944 asterisk 71st Light Division 1943 1944 asterisk 89th Light Division 1943 1944 asterisk. Motorized Divisions 4th Motorized Division 1942 1943 asterisk 5th Motorized Division Phantom World War II Division 6th Motorized Division 1942 1943 asterisk 7th Motorized Division 1942 1943 asterisk 8th Motorized Division 1942 1943 asterisk 90th Motorized Division 1942 1943 asterisk Mountain Divisions 10th Mountain Division 1944 1945 1985 present. Reserve Training Divisions. In an attempt to maintain its divisions, the Army Reserve transformed several of its combat divisions into training divisions. These divisions were still designated as infantry divisions, until authorized as divisions by the Adjutant General in 1959. 69th Division, 1954 to 1956. 70th Division, 1955 to 1996. 75th Division, 1993 to 2008. 76th Division, 1955 to 1996. 78th Division, 1955 to 2008. 80th Division, 1955 to 2008. 84th Division, 1955 to 2004. 85th Division, 1955 to 2008. 87th Division, 1993 to 2008. 89th Division, 1955 to 1975. 91st Division, 1955 to 2008, 2010 present. 95th Division, 1955 present. 98th Division, 1955 to 2008. 100th Division, 1955 present. 104th Division, 1959 to 2008. 108th Division, 1955 to 2008. 1st Army Division East, 2006 present. 1st Army Division West, 2006 present. Divisions planned but never actually formed during World War II, at the time of the Japanese attacks on Pearl Harbor, Wake Island, and the Philippines. The United States Army was composed of 37 divisions, including the Philippine Division. Initially, necessary mobilization was estimated to be as high as 350 divisions, but the Army ultimately settled on a 100-division plan. This relatively low number was partially due to the Army's policy of assigning many combat units, particularly artillery and tank destroyer units, directly to corps and higher-level commands. These non-divisional units numbered approximately 1.5 million soldiers, enough personnel to man roughly 100 more divisions. The strategic philosophy was that such units could be assigned to divisions on an as-needed basis, and would allow divisions to remain as mobile and flexible as possible. By the end of 1943, U.S. Army strength stood at in more than 70 divisions. Allied gains in 1942 and 1943 resulted in a further contraction of U.S. mobilization, and the last wartime division, the 65th Infantry Division, was activated on the 16th of August 1943. In all, 91 divisions served in the U.S. Army in World War II. When the decision was made to halt the increase in divisions, 12 more divisions were still on the rolls, but would not be organized, though several of these would be organized following the war. They were the 15th Airborne Division, the 18th, 21st and 22nd Armored Divisions, the 19th Armored Division, which was in fact activated following the war, the 61st, 62nd, 67th, 68th, 72nd, 73rd, and 74th Infantry Divisions, and the 105th and 107th Infantry Divisions, which were intended to be Negro formations, unique among the 14 unorganized divisions. The 15th Airborne Division was not only a victim of the decision to set the size of the Army at 89 divisions, but also because it had become evident that the Army Air Forces lacked enough transport aircraft to support a 6th Airborne Division. The 13th Airborne Division never saw combat for this very reason. The 105th and 107th Infantry Divisions were to join the 92nd and 93rd Infantry Divisions as Negro divisions. A shortage of manpower resulted in the activation of the 105th and 107th being cancelled in 1942.